AT&T invented the transistor in 1947 and the solar cell in 1954. But what if they didn't? I'm iJustine, and let's explore a world without the solar cell and the transistor. Solar cells convert the sun's energy to electricity. After AT&T scientists invented them, they were used on Telstar 1, an experimental satellite proving that the sun could power space technology. Thanks to solar-powered satellites, it became possible to rebroadcast historic events such as the moon landing and Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech from their original transmissions. Without these satellites, GPS as well as live broadcasts like sports and weather forecasting may be impossible. Today, lighthouses, farms, security systems, street lamps, and even whole towns use solar. It makes sense. 173,000 terawatts of solar energy hit Earth every day, more than 10,000 times the world's total energy use. The ability to harness solar energy helps communities connect and communicate, especially in rural or remote areas. Without solar cells, the world would be more isolated and disconnected. This invention enabled a global community and changed the world. In a world without solar cells, how would we connect with each other? If you think that's a doozy, wait until we imagine a world without the transistor. Transistors are tiny switches. They're the ones and zeros in computer technology. This tiny invention made technology personal. Without them, the computing power in a smartphone requires several floors of a building. Before transistors, computers used vacuum tubes to run their calculations. And these glass tubes can only get so small. There is definitely no watching YouTube in bed. There's no internet. In a world without transistors, technology is comically large and runs hot. Radios are the size of backpacks. Televisions have terrible picture and are huge. Pacemakers need to be plugged in. Forget space shuttles, fitness trackers, and home computers. They're too expensive, too big, and too power hungry. Want to invite people over? Go outside and find a phone booth with everyone else. Sounds stressful. Today, there are billions of transistors in your cell phones, televisions, cars, and even your toaster. This invention is one of the most important in human history. It's clear both inventions are integral to how we live today, but which has more impact? Solar gave us the power to reach people anywhere in the world, powering homes, satellites, navigation, and more. Transistors made technology small, efficient, and personal. We have technology around us, on us, and even inside us. For me, it has to be the transistor. My whole life revolves around tech that exists because of the transistor. Can you imagine if I had to make a review of the latest 80-pound phone? Without these inventions, our world would be a very different, more disconnected place. Thanks to AT&T, we don't have to make this choice. Connecting changes everything.